Russia's Human Rights Commissioner and his Council of Europe counterpart have visited refugee camps in North Ossetia and met victims of the South Ossetian conflict. Vladimir Lukin and Thomas Hammarberg will be travelling to every region affected by the war. Their goal is to hear all parties before they can compile an objective report on alleged war atrocities. Artist Leah Ferguson is following the visit.
The Commissioner for the European Council on Human Rights, Thomas Hammarberg, along with Russia's Ombudsman for Human Rights, Vladimir Lukin, they have both arrived in Vladikavkaz, Canas, and they are here to see the refugees in camps and hospitals across the region. They said they wanted to come here to see the situation with their own eyes, and they wanted to hear first-hand accounts from these refugees of suffering and grief. They will both then meet with North Ossetia's President Mamsurov. Then Thomas Hammarberg from the European Council of Human Rights, he will go on to visit Tsinvali and Tbilisi in Georgia. After this, he will compile a report of his findings and then file that to the European Council. On Friday, we saw the conclusion of the visit of the United Nations High Commissioner of Refugees. He left North Ossetia with nothing but praise for Russian authorities in how they've dealt with this humanitarian situation. He also was impressed, he said, by the work of Russia's emergency services and by all the people who have taken these refugees into their care. Now we're seeing more and more humanitarian aid arriving in North Ossetia. Today we're expecting a cargo of aid from Donetsk in Ukraine. This cargo comprises of food and sweets collected by the people of Donetsk, this coal mining region. And it will be accompanied today by the mayor of Donetsk and his delegation. He will be met by North Ossetia's Minister of Economy. And this is significant. It shows that even though Ukraine's president has sided with Georgia throughout this war, the ordinary people say they really are worried about the suffering, the human suffering here. And it is their intention only to help the people, the refugees, still in Russia, despite what the politicians think.